Hi guys, Dr. Ramos here, and today I want to talk to you about how to prepare your coffee for a coffee enema. Now, this is a very simple process. Honestly, the things that you want to think about is mainly the quality of the coffee that you're going to be using. Most likely, you want an organic coffee. You want it as clean as possible, so not the decaf or the instant coffee. You don't want to use that coffee. You might also want to use very cleanly sourced coffee like Purity Coffee. This is a coffee that is checked for mycotoxins. So mold grows on a lot of different substances and foods. It does grow on coffee, and if this is a reason why you're doing a parasite cleanse to begin with, because maybe there's mold in the home or you're exposed to mycotoxins, or if you've had a mycotoxin test, then perhaps that's the coffee that you want to utilize for this, because the point of this is to help detoxify the body, not to introduce more mycotoxins into the body. But most of the organic coffees will be just fine. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and start boiling some water. I have this nice little teapot here. Start boiling some water. You want to boil at least like 2.5 cups to 3 cups of water. I usually use 2 cups in my enemas. That's because I usually do 1 cup, release, and then I do another cup. So I usually do 2 enemas every time that I do an enema. But it really depends on you. For most patients, I tell them just start with 1 cup. You don't want to add too much pressure. When you're doing the enema, it can cause some cramping if you push in too much fluids into the colon. The next thing that you want to do is, of course, you want to prep your coffee, have your coffee grinds ready. You want to use some type of device that does not contain plastics. Now, we all know plastics can release BPAs. These are molecules that are not very beneficial for the body. They can cause hormone disruptions. They've been linked to certain cancers and a lot of endocrine issues. So in my case, I usually recommend either stainless steel containers to filter out your coffee, because it's hot. So it's gonna, if you pour it into some plastic container, it's gonna release all these chemicals into the water, and now you're gonna be pushing that into the colon. You don't want that either. So I like this glass one. I'm gonna put down the link for it, and I'll put down some links for the different types of coffees that I like. After you do that, you're just gonna go ahead and pour your hot water on there and allow the coffee to filter through. You're gonna do this for the entirety of the amount of water that you've boiled, and then you wanna let this rest. So you want to let it rest at least for, I would say, 15-20 minutes. If this is boiling water, you want to test it. You want to pour it on your hands, make sure that it's comfortable. The last thing that you want to do is use really hot coffee in a coffee enema, because that can really hurt you when you're introducing that. That's a very sensitive area of our body. The same thing, you don't want to allow it to cool too much. You don't want to use cold coffee. That's very uncomfortable as well. So you want to make it to a nice temperature that you're comfortable, nice and warm enough to touch, but not warm enough to burn. And then that's pretty much it. And then you're ready to have your coffee enema. Some benefits of coffee enemas. For those of you that are new to coffee enemas have been around for a long time. I prescribe them to patients for constipation. If they have gone days without a bowel movement, a coffee enema can help to relieve some of the buildup in their colon. It can help loosen up a fecal material that has been kind of stuck in the walls for a long period of time, called impaction. When impaction occurs, it doesn't allow the absorption of nutrients, and it doesn't allow for proper movement of future bowel movements. So you want to loosen up that old fecal material. It's really beneficial for liver detoxification as well. So the components in the coffee, like caffeic acid, these components travel through the hepatic portal system to the liver and help stimulate a higher production of glutathione, which is that potent antioxidant helpful for detoxification in the body. Lots of benefits there. Okay guys, if you have any questions, leave them below. I will be doing my coffee enema soon. Bye.